Hi, my name is Billy Graham Jr.
Growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can't you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in the box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham said, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.
What's up, what's up, what's up? And welcome to the Billy Graham Jr. TV show. Man, I am so blessed to have y'all here with me today. I am so thankful for you even joining in. As you heard in the intro, it's all about telling your story. And I brought it up last week. If you didn't get a chance to do it yet, go to Amazon. Gift Seeker, Live in Your Purpose. Inside this book, I not only tell you how to live in your purpose using the gifts God gave you, I also tell you how to define your story. So if you haven't got it, please go to Amazon, Gift Seekers, Live in Your Purpose. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. I'm spilling everything, transparency. And that's what this show is about, transparency. So I try to bring on guests and all types of individuals that are going to be transparent and let you take a look into their life so that you can see how they're using their gifts to live in their purpose, as well as how did they get there? Why? What did they have to go through? Now, this guest that I have tonight, I could tell their story for you, but I probably would mess it all up because this gentleman's life is amazing. The things, the obstacles that he's overcome, the hurdles that he's broken through, the doors that have opened for him are amazing. He hails from California. He currently resides in North Dakota. And man, this man is finna bless you tonight. I bring to you the owner of Choose Cleaning Service, Gerald Osby.
Hello. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Man, what's going on, brother? I'm talking. Thank you for coming, because man, you have a story to share with the world that
yes, sir.
is probably gonna get some people in their list tonight. Because man. We're not even gonna I don't even want to hold nobody up. I want to dive straight into it first. G, can you please tell us who you are?
I'm a father. I'm a father first. Everything I do is for my kids, bro. Like everything, bro. Like I'm talking about, I don't got 10,000 until I got 20,000. Like that is just how life works when you have children. That's just how I feel. But man, I'm a man over anything. I've learned a lot. Experience has been the best teacher. So, and I'm ambitious. Man, I've tried a little bit of everything, like everything, and I've failed a lot. But I'm one of them people where it's like, there's more to the story. You create your own story. So if I fail at something, I'm gonna keep going. So, man, I'm a giant, bro. I'm a whole lot of things to myself. That's just how I feel. I'm very confident. You hear me? I'm very confident, man. God has been good to me my whole life. So yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm a blessed man. Period. Period.
Man, you could not have said it any better. And I loved what you said about the kids first, man. I'm the same way. You know me,
Yes, sir.
them my little broke homies. Like whatever
Yeah.
they need, I'm with you when you say I got 10, I gotta get 20, because my broke homies need stuff. So I get it, man. They come first, and that man and God's a God-fearing man on top. And people really don't understand when you were talking about the failures and learning from them, and that's what makes you great. I want people to understand that people will lie to you, but life
Oh
will
yeah.
tell you the truth. And
Oh
right now, because I know everybody is probably asking this truth. They need the truth. How did you get from California to North Dakota? That temperature alone makes me say no.
uh, the truth is like the truth like this, man. You know, I'm from Bakersfield, California. I used to be a part of the problem in California. I put it like that. And it's a cycle. Once you see all your friends end up dead or in jail, and my father has life in prison as well. So it's like you start seeing things like that happen, and you see the route you're taking. You're like, man, I'm not crazy, so I don't want to do the same thing, And I had a relative here in North Dakota. He worked in the oil field, and he called for me. And I say, man, ain't no black folk up there, man. He said, yes, it is, man. Come on up here, And hey, man, and I love it. I love it, man. And I've been here ever since. It's been about 9 years. I've lived other places as well, in between my time living here, man. North Carolina, Alaska. I've lived a lot of different places, and that's just on the strength of like I say, man, if it's over there and they say if that's where it's at, I'm gonna go get it. That's just how I go. that's just, so North Dakota has been good to me. Like a lot of people they hear about North Dakota like, man, it's cold, man, and it's slow, but it gives me time to think. It gives me time to reevaluate a lot of things that I'm going through and that I've went through. And man, it's made me a better person, bro. Like no lie, it's made me a way better person, bro. So I appreciate this place. Yeah.
I like how you tried to sneak that in. You might went from California to North Dakota, but you migrated over to Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
to North Carolina. You slowly acclimated yourself. You didn't just dive straight in. But
Well,
no, man, I love it. You see everybody chiming in. We got what you say, brother?
Oh no, I would just say, honestly, I've always been scared to go anywhere, honestly, because nobody in my family has been far. So in fact, when I came this way, I felt like, you know what, I can go anywhere. If I came all the way over here, bro, going to Atlanta or anywhere else, Alaska, like that's something I can do, So I'm fearless, definitely.
But you already said wherever it's at, you gonna go get it. So I love that because you started off saying that you realized that you were part of the problem. And I want everybody to understand that one of the biggest things in life when it's time to make a change is you have to first realize it's time to make the change. Anybody can talk to you all day long, they can push you, but until you realize it's time, then the change is not gonna happen. You have to want that change in your life. But you said it best. You saw your friends, you saw your loved ones, including your dad. Like, I'm sorry to hear that about your dad, because we have that system, that parliament in our society. But you noticed something that you needed to be the change in order to change the generations behind you. Because I tell people all the time, your life is like watching a movie over and over again. You can keep watching that movie over and over, but the ending's not gonna change. So in your life, because we talked about it, you write your own story. You can change the ending to your story. You don't have to stick to it. And I know this because if you already seen, we got my mom in the house. Thank you. My brother Tim is here. Raven's here. You know your bro Ernest. He had to come in and he said it himself. Don't be lying. You know it ain't no black people up there in North Dakota. But no, man. Like You say you've been in North Dakota 9 years, and your family member told you to come up there.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
what 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 led you? What led you to go up there? What was that thing that you said? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna listen and chase this route that kept you there 9 years.
Man, young, you know what I mean? Like I started when I was a little young, so it's kind of like um it's like once I got to a certain age, like I was 20 when I moved here, and it's like how can I put it, man? Like I feel like I've done everything, you know. Um, yeah, and it's just like, man, once you're here, it's like, for example, you know, I can get a red light, and it's a brother parked next to me at the red light. You know, he not looking at me, you know, as if he trying to challenge me or trying to be intimidating or anything. You know, he might wave at me and say, "What's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, what's happening, bro?" You know, and I enjoy that. It's different. It's way different. I can walk to the store with my son. I ain't got to worry about nobody killing me for no damn reason or killing me because I'm wearing this. Or, you know what I mean? Or I have to say this. You know, it's like I value life way more, man. Way more.
It's amazing when you start to see God's plan for your life. He starts showing you those ways and opening those doors, how much you're not just valuing life, but the things around you. To where like most people will think North Dakota cold and not going. Nobody's thinking
Yeah,
about the overall environment of saying, like you said, I can
man.
sit at a light and not have to worry about anything. Or I can walk to the store with my kid and I don't have to worry. When you start walking in your purpose and doing things the way God wants you to do versus trying to
Yeah,
do them the way you want to do, things start to seem like they go a certain way. And Usher's with you. He was like, you ain't lying. Like when you walking in a certain path, you're not tripping over things because they've already been laid out for you. So I love how you
exactly.
said that. But now that you're there, how did you how did you even transition? Because we talked about it a little bit just in the beginning, but you turned it into True's deep cleaning service. Like, how did California to Atlanta to North Carolina, Alaska to North Dakota, 9 years in North Dakota? How did that turn into a deep cleaning service?
And I've had a lot of things happen to me while I've been here. Like I broke both of my feet one time at the same time, and like so that was like, damn, all right, I'm handicapped. What can I do? You know, and it was like, all right, that was my first time trying to figure out things to work for myself. So you know, I also do music as well. So that's how I was kind of making a little money. You know, and so finally, you know, years go by. I worked in the oil field for years, you know, and then my lungs had collapsed, man. And I'm like, okay, now,
Wow.
yeah, man, scared the hell out of me. So I'm like, okay, I'm dead. So what can I do now? You know what I mean? It's like I can't work for no one right now, especially with the attitude I have about my body. I'll quit. I'll go home. So it's like I gotta. So I started painting shoes. I was customizing shoes. I'm very artistic, bro. Like I love art. I'm talking about I can paint, I can draw, I can write poems. I can build your house, brother. Like I love
Wow.
like just yeah. Like I can't lie to you, but like I can really like yeah. So you know I was just trying all kind of things, man. Just building stuff and selling things. I was just man making phone cases. There's all kind of stuff, customizing shoes, Nike shoes, like real legit, you know. And it was cool for a while, but you know, I'm like, man, and that wasn't doing it enough. So bought this big old van once. I bought a big old van and hey, bro, and everybody laughed at me, right? They were like, man, this fool got so bad, you know, making jokes. Oh, Law and Order, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they was getting me, man. Hey, they was getting me, no, but you know, but I had a vision. I was like, look, dog, like, honestly, you gotta find something that works. Like, you got to work with wherever you at. You gotta work with the land, bro. Like, if, like, for example, it snows a lot here, so why not have a snow removal company? You know what I mean? It's like you gotta work with every act. So I'm like, damn. I'm trying to think of things like what never goes out of style. Like what will forever make me money? Damn, people will always have cars, always, and they always got kids and stuff, or grandma and them. You know, they older, they can't do for themselves, so the carpet look crazy, animals and stuff. And then you got, I'm like, hell, I do that. So I ended up getting my van, and I got got my machine and everything. And I got my logo on my van, and people start believing anymore. They seem like, okay, that fool ain't lying. He's serious. And my business card, I hit the streets. I hit the streets, man. And I'm talking about, I was everywhere, bro. Everywhere, man, with a smile on my face, handing out cards, talking to everybody.
Man, hold on. So you just dropped some nuggets, and Usher already told us that your music is fire.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes,
So I
sir.
won't even say nuggets. You just dropped some balls because I don't even know if you noticed what you said. So as you know, that's what I do. I have to break it down because people, I don't want you to miss the knowledge that
Yeah.
G is dropping on you. So he had a vision, but that vision didn't come until after God. When you're not living according to how He designed your life, He finds a way to sit you down. So G
What?
originally wasn't living. God gave him the vision. That's how he got to North Dakota. And then God turned around and said, you still don't want to do right, huh? Now, G, I'm happy you got better, but you wasn't walking in that path. So it's a little extreme, but God has his reasons. That's why you broke your ankles in 2 places. You couldn't even walk the path. Oh, you're not going to walk the path? I'm going to make you sit down. And while you were sitting down, your artistic ability, hey, man, some other people not walking right. Let's teach them. You start making custom shoes. Custom shoes to help somebody else walk in their path. And he said, G, since you already helped them start walking, don't worry about walking. I'm going to help you drive down the path now. He put you in a van. And you said you had the vision. That artistic vision, people, I want you to understand. The artistic vision that God has given you for your life, it can be artistic through painting, music, shoes, cleaning services. You can be a lawyer, be whatever you want. The vision is yours. Nobody can stop that vision. But until you start operating in your purpose and the way God designed it for you, you can't expect life to keep getting easier. That's why he sits you down. It's not necessarily a failure when things don't go your way. That's God's way of telling you, not this way. It's not a failure. It's a lesson to tell you to go the right way. Man, I can do this all day long because, G, you dropping bars on me. But like you said, people will always need cleaning services. And I'm a big factor. This is another way God using you because one of the things he says is cleanliness is next to godliness. And so you're in the cleaning business. Now, something had to spark passion because Ernest has already told us how artistic you are. Your beats are fire, you know what I'm saying? Just like Goldie, welcome to the show. Your story sounds just similar to hers. And remember, I told you the reason you're on this show because not just to show your cleaning services, but somebody out there needs to hear what you got going on and what you've been through because they're doing the same thing. You're lying, like you said, Goldie said, your story sounds like hers. So I have to know the cleaning service. It couldn't have just been, I'm just making money because God, I'm a big believer that he will add the money part to that to your life. Oh, what about cleaning? Because you could have been shoveling snow or blowing snow. You could have done anything. What about cleaning? Oh,
man, I'm gonna tell you, man. You know what's crazy is, I've done so much wrong in my past to people that I never felt how good it feels to really make people happy, bro. Like genuinely, man. Like it's great, bro. Like I can't even lie to you, dog. Like it feels good, bro. Like just cause like my first one of my first houses I did, man, it was an older lady. She said her son worked on the street. He came and checked on her. And her car was crazy. She had about 3 cats, maybe 2 dogs. It was bad, and I went, you know what I'm saying? I helped her out. The look on her face, man, she was happy, bro. Like she was so happy, man. That lady was gonna cry, man. And it made me feel so good. Because first I was pissed. I'm like, how does your son live? You know what I'm saying? And mama house looking like this. That's what I don't understand. But anyway, I'm just like, dang, like, man, it felt so good to help her, man. And I'm just like, yo, I could do all day, every day. I could do this. Man, it made me so happy, bro. Like you said, the money's gonna come how I want it to come later. It's coming, but it's gonna come later. But bro, like I really enjoy it, man. Like just making people happy. It's cool, bro. Like it's in. I don't give a damn. It's cool.
Man, Ernest is just chiming in, as you see, talking about the tears flowing, making someone else happy. And I say this on a regular basis. God gives all of us a gift. The gift isn't for
Definitely.
you, it's for you to give it away. And you just
Yeah.
said it, G. Like,
Yeah.
what got you going is you gave the gift away. Like, somebody needed your help and you provided a service that can help them. A service that made you question the own
Yeah.
son, like how you got your mom's living. Like, everybody doesn't get it. Like G said it
Bro, man,
best. Like, it can be a mom, it can be a parent, a brother, a sibling. No matter how close somebody is to an individual, if God has you aligned to be in that person's life, it doesn't matter if it's the spouse. God is going to find a way for you to make that gift readily available to them. So don't think your gift is only for certain particular people, because we see it a lot. People try to pick and choose who their gift goes to.
Yeah.
And it sucks because as we have society starting to see certain individuals in certain levels that are giving out their gifts to a certain particular group of individuals. But
No,
you just
man,
said
I don't.
it doesn't matter. You're over there in North Dakota giving away gifts.
Yeah, man. I don't
So-
selective. I'm not selective when it comes to giving my blessings or people smile. I ain't with that, man. A person is a person. I love. Like, I don't care, man. I ain't one of them dudes, bro. Like, at all, man.
And I'm glad you're not, because I don't want nobody out there blocking their blessings. Your blessings are coming, don't block them. But True, let me ask you, I gotta ask you, G, because True's cleaning
Let me put this
service.
charge. Let me put this
I
charge.
thought I knew how to do it. Okay, go ahead.
I want to make sure I don't cut off on you.
Nah, the fans wouldn't like that. They got to know your story, man. We can't let it be cut
Yes,
off, because we finna
No,
start
sir.
deep diving a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All righty. Okay. All
All right,
right.
so now I gotta know, because like you said that she was the young lady that you helped while her son didn't do it. But then you realize, let's be honest, everybody thinks they can clean, but everybody really can't clean. So how did you even learn how to clean stuff like that? True, deep cleaning at that.
Man, my grandmother raised me, man. My grandma adopted me when I was a kid, man, and yeah, she didn't play. So, I will never say anybody can clean, but if you ever didn't got a whooping behind it, I think you probably could have, and I didn't got multiple whoopings behind it. So, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get all the nooks and crannies, man. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, man. I'm gonna get it.
Oh man. Oh man, hold on. I'm sorry. You said if you ain't never got a whooping behind it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, and my grandma, she was picky, man. My grandma was real picky, bro. Like, I'm talking about, she coming in. I know you seen that, and I say, Grandma, I really didn't. And she'd say, well, you wasn't looking for it, and you'd be like, dang, man, I really wasn't looking for it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
So
she wasn't playing.
What I'm hearing is that your grandma taught you a skill set. I'm sorry, it's so funny, because I've been where you are. Like, I look at my kids sometimes and I'll be like, how did you miss that? Of course, our generation is a little different. They don't get the same result that we got growing up when we like, I didn't see it. Grandma taught us a couple things, but you used I don't even know how to say this to everybody, but the things that is part of your gift, you already have inside of you. They've been taught, they've been nurtured, you know what to do, you're just not doing it. And just like Goldie said, we've all got plenty of whoopings, and I promise you, I got my fair share. I got a whooping. I got a whooping so bad one day. My mama, I was like, well, the vacuum cleaner ain't working right, mama. And she said, okay, I got something for you. My mama went out and bought a brand new vacuum. So remember, I'm old school. We didn't always have these electric vacuums. We had them straight hardcore push and have to go double. And so she went and bought a vacuum. Never used a vacuum in my life. I probably was around the age of like 13 at the time. And she said that floor better be vacuumed, house better clean when I get back. She showed. Now I'm at the house now. This is before I knew what to do. I didn't know that little knob in the front of the vacuum was to lower and raise the
Yeah.
vacuum based on how high your carpet. It wasn't picking up. But I knew I wasn't finna get my mama putting them hands on me again. Man, I pulled the hose off the vacuum and I was on my hands and knees going from side to side across the floor. And I was not gonna not vacuum that floor.
Man, get it any way you can, man. Hey, look, and you know it's crazy. Sometimes you have to, you know, like it's kind of like this. As a gentleman, I was watching because like I learn from older people. No matter what is like, no matter what it is that I'm trying to learn, I would rather an older person teach me because they ain't taking no shortcuts unless it's to get her done. You know, and they say no matter, they say, man, it don't matter if you got to get down there on your knees, you know what I'm saying, to clean it up. Man, clean it up. If you got to clean it up, get it up. So like you said, if you took the take off and just use the nozzle with it, hey man, I bet you got it though. Yeah,
and
I bet you got
was
it.
vacuum when she came home. But it's like you said. It's like you said at the beginning of this. Life is your biggest experience. Like the things you went, you can take that knowledge, but if you don't give that knowledge back, which we see happening a lot in the generations that we have coming up behind us, a lot of that knowledge is not being given back. So by starting True's Deep Cleaning Service, not only did you in the beginning start by cleaning your own life up, now you're taking it and made a business that is cleaning the lives of others. So as somebody of course, no, I didn't put it no way. I'm just rephrasing what you telling the world. This is your words. I'm just saying it a different way. But you're saying this to her because like that the lady that you said when you first got there and you clean her carpet. Now with cleaning services, where has that taken you? Where has your gift taken you with the cleaning services to places that you've never would have thought you would have been in? Can you explain that to everybody out there?
Like man, honestly, it's made me become fearless because there's certain things that you have to do and to get things going. You know, it's like I became part of the chamber. Me and my brother Jarrell, we became part of the chamber because it's like you have to go over there. You know, you have a little stuff going on right here, but you want to expand. You got to mingle with certain folks. You got to mingle with certain parties. You have to. Like, there's no way around. I'm not saying you got to be buddy or just be cool with everybody. You really have to go with everybody, and you know, and network the proper way. So you know, like now we go to the meetings and things like that, and meet and greets and the business events. And I do it. It's cool because I'm able to meet people. You know, we passing out cards. We're getting cards. We're getting business. You know, we're getting new leads. You know, working on getting contracts and stuff like that. So it's like it's opened up many doors. You know what I mean? So I'm saying like these next few months, man, we finna skyrocket. You know, and it's all just because, man, of just being fearless. You know, because honestly, man, we will work someone else and like bust our butts, man, work with somebody else all day, all night, man, and get our check and have an attitude all day. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I do it for myself. You got ups and downs, but I can choose, you know, if I, you know, like, ain't nobody playing with my life, you know, with my livelihood. You know, like, you know, it's like it's easier this way, and you can stand taller. You know what I mean? Even when it's down, you can still stand tall because you believe in your vision enough that you know it's gonna be great. So it's like, man, I enjoy it. Honestly, I do. I have my days. I'm like, man, damn, I wish it was this way, but then I got to get my mind right because I know what me and my bros have planned. I know where we want to take things. So it's like I embrace the growing stages. I embrace it, you know. So to anybody who's starting a business or, you know, already have one, you know, they say the first year is the hardest year, but they never tell you what part of it is the hardest. So I believe that we have our own hardships for the first year, you know, that we all have our own ones, you know, and like I said, mine was balancing out my finances, you know, from my personal to my business. You know, it's like, oh, you do a job today, you made $100 something, okay, but now fat dude need diapers, and you still need chemical, and you know, need some gas in your big van. So it's like, you have them days where it's like, all right, man, I got to go a little bit harder. But when you mingle with certain people and become fearless, man, the door's open for you, and it's like, you know what, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And plus, it's like you keep in your mind, you've really nothing you didn't get through. You know what I mean? Like you've been through a
Exactly.
lot, but you got through it. So it's like, man, I embrace it, man. It's gonna get lovely. It's gonna be lovely. Yeah.
You, I swear, man. If I'm about to turn some music on with the bars you drop in that, I don't even know. I don't even know if you dropping them, but you dropping them because
Oh no, man. I
you,
like good conversation, man. I love good conversation, especially when you got people who watching and people who are doing the same things that you're doing. And I love that, man. Why not encourage people? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, why not? Why not?
man. Ernest already said that you are not just preaching, but you teaching because you're showing the principles
Oh
of why
yeah,
you own your business or how to maintain a business. Because
Ernest.
you said it yourself, being fearless. Yeah, he good people, and that's why good people. When you put good people together, your circle starts to build. And we got to go back because you said some stuff. You said one about being fearless, and I'm real big on fear is just false evidence appearing real. And in order to be
Oh
fearless, you have to face everything and rise, which is what you've done. But a step further, when you were telling us about opening doors, how doors open for you, and I tell you all the time, you don't have to go beating and breaking down doors. When you're operating in
no.
the gift and the purpose that God has you for, the doors are going to open. G is a walking testimony. He went from being a part of the problem to being in the room with the people that solve the problems. Think about that.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
in the he's not the problem no more. Now at the same time, changing the lives of others. Man, and all it took was him doing what? Being fearless, getting out of his comfort zone, California. He moved around and got comfortable being uncomfortable until he got to a position where he was helping others. And now, as you see, he didn't just do it by himself. We heard about Ernest. We all know about Ernest. He's on the show with us all the time. But he said something else. He said, me and my bros got a vision. If your goal is to go to the top alone, you need to start back over because your vision is all wrong. It's
Hey
not
man, I'm
supposed to
gonna
be
tell you.
lonely at the top because you're supposed to take the people with you. And your circle, drop
You
it. No,
know.
G, you drop it. They need to hear what you about to tell you. Tell them about the circle, bro.
Uh, yeah, man. Having good people is very important, man. It's very important. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm around the same 3, 4 people all the time. Same 4 people all the time. But these is my people that I know that when I turn, they got my best interest. They not gonna, they you know what I'm saying, they not gonna make, like you got to stay away from people who because it's people who come around who act like they cool, but they want to see you lose, but they don't want to see you win either. You got to stay away from. You know what I mean? Like then the ones, it's like, damn, you don't want me to lose or win. I don't want to be around you, But it's like the people I've been around, like I genuinely feel it. Like I'm talking about when my kids see them for years, that's family. It's like, man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to have people around you. Like you have to, man. It's very important, especially if you one of them people where you look for motivation elsewhere besides yourself. It's always cool to call somebody that loves you, and you say,
Hold on, G. Hold
man,
on,
bro.
G. Hold on, G. Hold on. You said something deep about looking for motivation somewhere else besides yourself. Finding motivation somewhere else
Yeah,
besides your own inner inspiration. You keep going, but I couldn't let you go past
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, man.
People, find your motivation. Find
Yeah,
your
man, you have
inspiration
to.
inside of you.
Because man, it's honestly it's very important because people let you down. People let you down, and it's unfortunate, but people let you down. And I'm talking about since the beginning of the time. So we know that. That's why I think it's important to find inspiration and motivation within yourself because you may go looking elsewhere and you may find it and cause depression and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's like So you have to be able to feel like a giant. Like I said in the beginning, you got to feel confident within yourself. You got to feel like, man, I'm in the mirror and I'm comfortable. I know that can't nobody hurt my feelings. Can't nobody down me. Can't nobody make me feel this small. But it takes time to grow like that. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you have to get ugly. You gotta get beat down a little bit. But man, and I'm a warrior now. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm able to look in the mirror and I'm comfortable. I find motivation within myself. Of course, I have my days. I'm like, man, damn, I miss mama, or this ain't going right. So I call my bros, man, and they say, man, bro, where you at? I'm finna pull up. And they pull up and I'm good from there, man. I got people I love around me and they make sure I'm good.
Man, I promise you, next time you say something, I'm gonna tell my music to turn on behind me, because you did it again. You said you got your 3 to 4, you got about 3-4 friends that's right there close to you. But when you were talking about them,
right now they can't hear you, but I'm gonna show you their face right now. That's Jarrell right there. These my guys every day. These my guys, man.
Hey man,
every day.
After Delaware, this show over with, you're gonna have to let them. You're gonna have to let them go back and listen to this again, because I'm finna big up them right quick, because they don't even realize what you said. So,
oh yeah, they gonna watch it later on. They gonna watch it later on. Yeah.
Yeah. You told us about 3 to 4. You just showed us 2, and I want everybody to know, because you said in the beginning, you said about you and your boy's vision. I want everybody to understand, when your vision get bigger, your circle gonna get smaller. That's how it works. Vision bigger, circle smaller. Because only a certain group of people are supposed to be with you on this journey. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing's wrong for the people that you have to leave behind. Everybody ain't meant to go along with you on your journey. So as your vision gets bigger, your circle is going to definitely get smaller. But I don't want you to get something confused. Don't get your circle confused with the popular circle.
Exactly.
Let me say it again. Don't get your circle confused with the popular circle. Because what the sad truth of the matter is, majority of the people aren't going to support you until they realize that supporting you is the cool thing to do. So don't get your circle confused with the popular circle. I call those people my day ones. They've been with you since day one. I'm not saying you can't make friends and mingle along the way, but don't get your circle confused with the popular circle, because you misconstrue it from the people that want to support you after they feel like that it's cool to support you. Man, G, you up here dropping bars, and I promise you, I don't know. I think you're doing it on purpose, and you're doing it behind.
Man,
so
hey, look, hey, we already you already know. You already know. Yeah, but we already talked before, so you already know. This ain't no cap, man. This ain't no cap, for real.
But you said something. You said something that I don't want people to just breeze by. Because you talked about, and you even showed them, they sitting right there with you.
Oh, yeah, they right here with me, yeah.
A lot of individuals, they'll get it confused about who's supposed to be around them, because people can be some secret snakes lying in the grass. How are you able, can you tell people your process, how are you able to tell or vet the right people that are supposed to be in your life?
Man, I'm real big on character. Like, I don't like to be judgmental. I'll give everybody the doubt, but that's all you get, really. I'll give you that. And once you show me otherwise, I'm taking it from there, whether I'm gonna deal with you or not. But once you show that you loyal, whether we have it or not, you know what I mean? Or like, you show me that I'm not in this fight alone every time, and vice versa. That's love. That's love. Like, I've lived here 9 years, and I've known them for that long. And do you know that bro, like, get my family, bro. Like, I'm talking about, I wish that my grandmother met them. Like, I'm talking about, I wish they was in the kitchen with me and Granny. Like, for real. Like, is that real? So, unless I feel like you belong in my grandma's kitchen, I don't think that we gonna rock. That's just how I feel. you gotta feel like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta feel like kitchen, bro. And these gentlemen, they their own seat in Granny Kitchen for me, and that's in my heart. You know what I mean? So like these are my brothers. Like seriously, man.
Man, you said something, even though I laughed about it, and Judy Smith is right. I want to welcome Judy. I want to welcome everybody. I want to welcome Sherry, who tuned in for you, because brother, you was dropping knowledge.
Oh, y'all.
And
Hello,
just
everybody.
based off of that, even Goldie is talking about how amazing the show is, because man, you killing it. But you said something, and I had to chuckle a little bit, because you said if I bring you into grandma's kitchen, so for one, that has to show your character, because they already told you grandma gonna see if you miss that spot. So if I bring you in grandma's kitchen, your character has told me that if I miss the spot, you better see the spot, or we all gonna get these hands laid upon us. So your character has to be one way to even get in grandma's kitchen. Because we ain't all finna get beat because we all missed the spot. But then you hit us with the biggest one, and that's loyalty. You have to have loyalty. But I don't want you to misconstrue that, everybody. It's not just about finding loyalty in others. You cannot find loyalties in others until you find loyalty in yourself. And if you're not living according to the purpose God has designed for you, you're not even being loyal to yourself. So if you're not loyal to yourself, you won't know what loyalty looks like. And you have to be loyal to yourself. But here's the kicker. I'm going to look close to this. When you're loyal to your vision, the loyal people will become attracted to you because your visions will align. That's how your circle gets made. Vision gets bigger, circle gets smaller. Loyalty brings it. You don't attract what you want in life.
Exactly. Like my boys,
what
man.
What you want in life is attracted to you. You don't just attract what you want. I can say I'm finna go attract $1 million. It ain't gonna wake up and just be there. But if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, that $1 million is gonna be attracted to me because it's gonna show up. And I'm putting that right now. I'm gonna manifest that right now. Millions in the bank next year. Because you don't attract what you want. What you want is attracted to you because you're staying loyal to your vision, and the loyal people will come around you, and that'll make your vision that's big, make your circle small. Man, you dropping bars. I'm telling you, I'm finna turn the music on. All I'm doing is re-saying what you're saying, because this is all you, man. You in there, man. And I know it's doing something because Judy Smith chimed in and was like, wow. Brothers, you brothers, is it you and your friends to the core. Like, it's a core, it's a nucleus, and man, you dropping it. Now, you told us about the loyalty. We know about the cleaning service. We know that everybody can't come into grandma's kitchen unless they can see what you miss. We know that you not only realize you were the problem, but you went somewhere and the doors opened up for you, and now you're in the room with the problem solvers. With that being said, what do you see now that you're in the room with the problem solvers? Because people don't realize there's a lot of things that go on behind closed doors that none of us don't know. But now you get to sit behind those closed doors. Can you share some of the problems that you see or are witnessing that we as the people would know that we can work on to not just better ourselves, but better our community?
Being selfish, honestly. I think there's not enough compassion anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if you see Miss Johnson, trash needs to be pushed out to the road, push it out to the road. That's Miss Johnson. You know what I mean? We don't have a lot of the old school traditions that we used to have no more, and that's everywhere. And honestly, I think a lot of those things need to be brought back. We've had structure. The communities had structure. You had people around who actually cared in those times. I think it was being more involved in the community, just showing people that it is people who actually do care.
Exactly. Man, I don't know how you do this. Like, I've had a bunch of people on this show, and they say certain things we pick up, but you're saying certain things away when you said compassion is selfish. In the world we live in today, it's sad to say the same people that call you selfish are the takers. All they do is take, but they call you selfish. And the way I like to word it is, are you a consumer or a producer? The people that
Yeah.
are producers are called selfish, but the people that are consuming and taking are looking
Yeah.
at the producer like, give me more, because they don't have the compassion. Those same people that are takers, as you said, won't even go to Miss Johnson's house and push her trash to the end of the driveway. Those same takers are that son that wouldn't even
Exactly.
clean his own, called the what? Producer. I'm telling you, everybody, don't be the consumer. I'm not talking about going out there to Walmart or the mall and buying products. I'm not talking about that type of consumer. I'm talking about the consumer that's not using your gift and living your purpose to give back to others. It's no measuring rule on this. Give what is able to be given by you. When Gerald first started out, he was doing shoes. He was giving it that way. And then he went to carpet cleaning services. Your gift changes. There's no level to it. But as he said, it could be as simple as taking the trash to the curb. When we can get out of that and get back some more compassion, then the people that's sitting behind the doors with Gerald in these rooms that are trying to figure out these problems won't have no job. Let's put them out of business, because we can just all learn to be more compassionate. That's all it takes. Man, Gerald, I don't even know. I told you, you think I'm dropping, you think I'm lying to you, but even Goldie chimed in and she just like, I love it here. I thought, Goldie, I'm right there with you. I love it here too, because every week I get to think about it like, G.
I'm enjoying it. Definitely.
G, you are amazing, man. Like, hold on. Before I get to that, I got to say one thing. G, can you tell people how they can get in touch with you, not just for your cleaning services, because you got that, but I see another gift in you about how you get back and how you talk. How can people contact the cleaning service, as well as how can people stay in contact with you? I don't want to forget that in case somebody has to run.
You can follow the cleaning service, True Deep Cleaning Services, on Facebook. You can go as well. My social media accounts, True2S. You can follow me on Instagram, True2S. Snapchat as well. Snapchat, yeah, you follow me on there, man. I love Snapchat. I'm able to talk, and ain't nobody like you just talk. You know what I mean? But you can follow me on Snapchat as well, man. True2S as well, man. So yeah, man. And, on Facebook, Gerald Osby. Actually, send me a friend request. I'll go delete some people on Facebook and everything. So yeah, man. Most definitely.
So you just heard it. He's got it. Everything got all the way down to Snapchat, because I said it when people ask me about why you on TikTok, and I'm trying to tell you, like, you have to reach people where they're at. And you just said you were part of the problem. And yes, I know we ain't around here on TikTok dancing, but you're reaching people where they're at. And I
don't know much about TikTok, right? But look, I don't know much about TikTok, but my partner, TikTok, man, he be going up, man. He damn near a little. He down there viral on there, man. He be going. Hey, what's Buck's tag on there? I'll put a link when we share this. I think I'm gonna go and put up in there. Yeah, when we share it, I'm gonna put it in the link. Yeah.
We don't want to lose. We don't want to lose contact with the circle neither. Put their links in there as well, man. It's all about taking everybody to the top, man. So put their links in there as well. Man. But I got one question. I got one more thing for you, G. I gotta do it. I do it every show.
Okay.
I do it every show. And after the bars you've been dropping tonight, I don't care what it is. You can take it wherever you want to go. If it's one thing that you can lead, because whether you believe it or not, there's some people out there loving what you say. If there's one thing that you can lead the people with, elaborate on it the best you want to, however you want to. What's one thing that you want to lead the people with?
I would leave with this, man. Be very mindful of what you put into the universe. A lot of people, like my grandma just said, you can't go around being a bad person expecting good things to happen for you. You can go around, being selfish or having ill feelings towards people and expect good things to happen for you. You can't go around wrong. But hey, look at my circle. Listen, man. We might come out looking like rappers or whatever, but trust me, we ain't finna wrong nobody. We ain't finna allow nobody to get wrong near us. We don't program like that. We are very aware of the energy you put into the come back upon you. And I got kids. So for people who out there, even if you ain't doing wrong, just be mindful of that. Whatever energy you put into it is gonna come back upon you. So if you just as you can. It doesn't hurt. It's free. It don't hurt at all.
Man, you seen it popping up on yourself. Sherry, we appreciate you as well because she just said it. This is very informative. And G, you
No,
dropped off the ball
you.
before we left because whatever you put out in the world, if you see problems, guess what? Problems are what's going to come back. But when you start seeing
Definitely.
those blessings, them blessings going to start coming down. But
Most definitely.
I just, G, I'm sorry, because you dropped it on us. Everybody loving it. I normally don't, but you gotta give us one more. I need another. You gotta give us one more. You're not finna take the bars and get off.
Honestly, man, value yourself, man. Be comfortable. Be within yourself. I don't mean be content in life. I mean be comfortable in your own skin. Value yourself. A lot of times we look at social media and we look at how it's supposed to be done just because how people doing them, and feel like we have to live a certain way or do certain things. And in reality, it's like, nah, if that's not you, that's not you. Be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. Value yourself. You know what I mean? If you feel as if you larger than life, then you are larger than life, and do it every day, every damn day. Most definitely. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really,
you did it again.
really enjoying myself. I'm talking about, yo, like, these is really the conversations that me and my brothers have, man. Like, every day. Like, every day.
You are supposed to, you heard it first. You're supposed to have these conversations with the people in your circle. If you're not talking like this in your circle, you can't elevate. And he just said it yourself.
I'm almost done.
Social media show you one thing. Be confident in yourself. You are normal. You're not. There's nothing wrong with you. You need to start valuing your value. If you don't value your value, then your value is not valued. So you need to be comfortable with knowing that you are valuable. You are enough. Everything that you have to succeed is already inside of you, but you have to open up and you have to let it out. And it's not going to happen if you don't believe in yourself. And man, Judy, right after what you said, Judy Smith, thank you for dropping, because she chimed in and she
thank you, Miss Judy.
wrapped it all the way around what you said. Believe blessings into your business. You have to believe it to achieve it. And she is totally right. Now, Gerald, one more time, because somebody might have missed it. Before we let you go, can you one more time tell us how can we contact you to stay in touch?
You can contact True's Deep Cleaning Services on Facebook, or you can Google it. Also, Gerald Osby on Facebook. I'm there. True, TRU, the number 2, and FF on Instagram and on Snapchat. Yeah, follow me, man. I love conversations. Hit me up. Any advice? And you know what I'm saying? We can politics, share game, anything. Just hit me up.
Man, brother, I wanna thank you on behalf of everybody for coming up. Don't run nowhere because I want to talk to you after the show. But I want to thank you for coming on. Hey, continued blessings on your future success, man. We're ready to see you at the top. We're ready for True's Deep Cleaning Service to be worldwide, globally. Like, we're ready for it, man. So continued blessings to you and your circle, man. Wish nothing but the best for you. But brother, I'll talk to you a little.
Yeah, thank you guys for having
me. The show don't go nowhere. I'll see you on the other side.
All righty.
Man, we had some knowledge dropped us on tonight. I told you from where this brother came from to where he's at and where they're going. It's life-changing. If you do not understand yourself yet, and if you don't understand your vision, I promise you, you have what it takes. You are enough. Believe in yourself. I can do this all day long. We can do this all day long. We want to tune in. Continue to tune in. This is just the Christmas edition. People thought we were going to turn off. No. I don't know who needs this before the holidays. We'll see y'all next week again, right before New Year's, with another amazing guest. And remember, I told you, if you need help finding out your story, Gift Seeker, live in your purpose. It'll help you understand how to use the God-given gifts you have to live in your purpose. And not only that, help you define your story. And I will be remiss because somebody put in my head, I better not forget. So I cannot forget. As of 9 o'clock this morning, book number 2 has been released. I couldn't just tell you how to use your gifts to live in your purpose. God put it on my heart, my mind, and my vision to create and write another book. He did all the writing. I was just the one doing all the typing. The new book is out on Amazon now. You can go get it. It is Mind Your Vision, Time to Focus. Because I can teach you about purpose. I can teach you about gifts. I can teach you how to operate in your purpose according to God's will. But now you have to know how to mind your vision. Some people mind your business. So Mind Your Vision, Time to Focus is out now on Amazon. And until next week, again, I thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you till next week. But until then, remember to live in your purpose, with purpose, on purpose. See you next week.
Hi, my name is Billy Graham Jr.
Growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can't you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in a box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham said, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.